Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki. I'm back with another episode. Y'all, we getting closer and closer and closer to having this show done on time, like for real. Mm-hmm. Don't me. I said 6:30. We still 7 minutes late. Y'all, I'm going to start off today's show with Joy-Ann Reid because she has something really good to say about MAGA folk that I really agree with. Now, it's kind of long. Guess what? I don't care because guess what? Everybody need to hear this. Okay? We forgot to do a prayer before the show. Again. Let's do it real quick. I'll do it this time. Lord, thank you for giving me breath and strength to sit here and talk my ish today. Lord, make sure that I'm entertaining and funny for the people up down here. And that Judah pushes buttons on time. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Y'all, listen, you're going to have to turn that crawl off because I think the picture's going to be... No, just leave it there. Y'all, just leave it there. Leave it there. Listen, is it going to come back?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, listen to this, Joy-Ann Reid. Just listen.
Are y'all so angry? You have the White House, you have both houses of Congress, you have a Supreme Court that is completely obedient to your president. They're willing to give him unlimited power. They're willing to say that he can take SEAL Team 6 and kill anybody he wants. They were willing to affirm that. They're willing to say that ICE can racially profile anybody they want. The United States Supreme Court has said you can racially profile Latinos based on their accent or the way they look. You guys have everything you want. You have legal racial profiling. You've ended DEI. You've ended affirmative action. You get all the best jobs, even if you're not qualified. You can be a Fox Weekend host and be the Defense Department's Secretary of Defense. You can be Kash Patel and be a podcaster who wants to go to Valhalla and run the FBI, as long as you're conservative. You have everything. Why are y'all so angry? What the fuck are you angry about? You've banned all of our books. You've banned Black history. You banned the 1619 Project. You don't have to compete with women for jobs. You've chased them out of the military. You've chased them out of the senior positions in the Department of Defense. You've gotten rid of all the Black history in the museums. Museums are terrified. I have contacts that I'm talking to inside of the Interior Department, people who are running all of those spaces where you can go and see a Civil War memorial or something. The people who work in these places are terrified. They're afraid to tell the real history. The people who are working for the federal government are afraid to say the word Black. You guys have canceled Black scholarships. You're damn near, I guess, ready to get rid of HBCUs. Donald Trump just recently said they're not going to fund any minority-serving institution. Y'all have gotten rid of that. You've gotten rid of help for Black kids to go to college. What more do you want? What are you so angry about? I go, every so often I go and lurk and look on X Twitter. Y'all are the maddest people ever. Y'all are so angry for people who have everything. Y'all said you want your country back. You have it. The rest of us are sitting back and trying to keep our peace and preserve our peace while you all are running the country. If the airlines are crashing, that's you. That's the people you wanted to run the United States government. The FBI, y'all are laughing at them on X Twitter and saying that they look ridiculous. That's your FBI. They've purged the people who made the FBI what it was. It's not what you wanted. You have your podcasters running the FBI. You have your friend from the real world running the Department of Transportation. That's what you wanted. There's no longer a gay guy there. The gay guy's gone. The gay guy's at home with his kid and his husband. He's not in charge anymore. The Department of Justice is what you wanted. It's your Justice Department that won't release the Epstein files. If you're mad about the Epstein files, you shouldn't be mad at me and the left. You need to be mad at Donald Trump. You all have the country. You run every red state like it's already Project 2025. You won't let women have abortions in Texas. They're literally dying of sepsis. That's what you wanted. You wanted women to have only 6 weeks to get an abortion in Georgia. You got it. You wanted Texas to be a petri dish and a laboratory for every right-wing, anti-Black, anti-gay, anti-trans idea. And you also got rid of vaccines. Every child in Florida is now going to go to school with kids who could give them measles, mumps, and rubella and COVID. That's what y'all wanted. You now have a paradise in Florida where you can get sick, cough on people, let them die of whatever disease you're carrying. It's almost like you've got the pilgrims again that can come and cough on all the natives and take them out. That's what you wanted. You got it. You wanted Florida to be that. It's that. You wanted the United States to be Florida. It's that. But yet you all are still so angry. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't mean to rant and rave, but I am genuinely trying to get to the bottom of what you all are so angry about. And I think I have a suspicion and I have a guess. What you all are angry about is that while you have gotten everything you wanted on the right, we on the other side won't give you love for it. We won't respect you for it. We won't hail you for it. We won't respect you and say, hey, we want to, have you at the Oscars. We want to fet you. We want to make you guys, we want to wrap our arms around you. You want us to embrace you. You don't just want to run us and tell us what to do and tell us what to think and tell us what to read and tell us what history we can have. You don't just want to tell us what to do. You want us to embrace you. What you really want is to sit at our table. You're mad because while you are running the country into the ground, you're destroying your own farmers with tariffs. You're destroying your own farmers by taking away their subsidies that used to go with USAID. You got what you wanted. They've ended the farm subsidies. These are the things y'all asked for. You got your big, beautiful budget. That's what you wanted. Trump gave it right to you. You got your permanent tax. You're still pissed because the left, the other side, the majority, we still cannot stand you. We cannot stand Christian nationalism. We don't want it. And because we will not say we want your Christian nationalism, we embrace your Christian nationalism. We like your Christian nationalism. We like you. Because we won't do that, that's why you're still mad.
Now, y'all heard what Joyanne Reed had to say. And I agree with her 1,000 trillion, billion, quadrillion %. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Let me tell you something. And on top of that, you know what she's talking about when she's talking about people are in here doing this and doing that? This is what she's talking about right here. Pete Hegseth out there telling all the Marine people what they need to be doing and how they need to be in shape, and there should be no out of shape generals down there and all of this and that. Motherfucker can't do one pull up. Look at that. I bet you if there was a bottle of Hennessy at the top of that thing, he could do it. Because you know he an alcoholic. Mm-hmm. Y'all stop playing with us out here. This is what they give us when they take out the people that we have in government. This is who they get replaced with. People like this. I mean, come on, bro. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
And you telling other people that they need to get in shape up down there? P. Heck said, I think you need to have several seats. I don't even have a paper over here to slam for your ass. I just don't even have one. We can pretend. Bye, Pete Hegseth again. y'all know Diddy is back up down there again to the trial, y'all. Listen, I got something I want to say about this whole Diddy in jail thing. Y'all, no, where's Diddy at?
He should be the first photo.
No. Oh. Sorry. Y'all know I was ready to start blaming co-executive producer. Put the rest of the crawl up down there, please. Y'all, it says, y'all, Puffy finally got sentenced up down there. Now, you know, we all been speculating for I don't know how long about how much time we thought Diddy was going to get down there to the jailhouse for throwing that girl on the ground and humping everybody. Now, I always said Diddy shouldn't go to jail for humping. That don't make no sense.
Right.
And if people want to come and fly to his house and hump, that's on them. But Diddy, guess what? You shouldn't. This is what I don't understand about this whole Diddy and flying people across state lines and doing like kind of nonsense for humping. What? Diddy, your bread alone is supposed to bring people to hump you. Like, you shouldn't have to pay nobody to do nothing. Like, you should have, Diddy should be able to walk outside his door. There should be so many people standing there screaming, Diddy, whoa! You should just be able to say, come here, you come on in. And therefore, you didn't have to have all these trafficking charges up down here.
Yeah, just be like, I pick you, you, and you.
Yeah, I mean, Diddy, what? Why you got to be hiring people and flying them across the state lines and stuff? You don't think you handsome enough to get somebody to come and, apparently, from what I hear, he wasn't doing nothing down here to these things, but getting Cassie done so he can sit there and masturbate and watch. Child, you should still be able to, Diddy, you're not that ugly. I mean, You're not super handsome, but you ain't ugly either. I mean, you don't have to be down there doing all that. Now, you was going to the gym, you was working out, your body was looking good and everything. Why you feel like you need to do that?
Yeah, that's weird.
You shouldn't be doing that. Now, you got a slap on your wrist, and I heard you still weren't happy about that up down there to the courthouse. Now, they said that him and his kids were doing all this crying and carrying on and everything down there. And then when it got time for him to get sentenced, he gonna stand up and look at his family and go, "You still got off light."
Yeah.
Now listen, y'all. Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to over 4 years in prison. Now, do you want me to move him over here? Because you ain't even got Diddy on. Let me just move him. Let me just move him. I'm just gonna. No, turn him off. I'm gonna move him. Listen. Now listen, Diddy. You don't have to turn off the crawler. You do not have to turn off the crawler because I'm gonna make it to where it fits. All right. So Diddy. Now listen, Diddy. You done did all this down there to that courthouse. You got off light and you got off easy. So if I was you, I would just shut up, go do the rest of my time, and be quiet.
Right.
Okay, so it says, Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to over 4 years in prison. This comes from CNN. It says, a federal judge sentenced Sean Diddy Combs to 4 years and 2 months in prison Friday afternoon, telling the disgraced music mogul that his crimes were serious, but there was light at the end of the tunnel for him. And there is light at the end of the tunnel because the prosecutors wanted to give his ass 11 years.
Yeah.
He only got 4. I guess his crying letter to the judge that he wrote the other day, it worked. Even though I believe the judge was at home laughing at it at the same time. Baby, you see this letter from Diddy. He want to get out early. You know, and got that man finally told the man children and everything and decided to be a little bit nice to him. Now, listen, y'all. Diddy, stop crying. You got 4 years, okay? You already served 1. Right. And after 4 years, you're probably going to only serve half of that. So you're only going to be in prison for 1 year. This time next year, you'll be out. As long as you don't start no freak-offs up down there to the prison house.
Come on, cat.
Now, you know, Diddy, now listen now, when you get to that prison, because you've been sitting in jail all of this time,
right.
People think that jail and prison is the same thing. It's not. Now, Diddy, you going to state prison. Okay? You ain't going to federal prison. Is he? Oh, no, he is going to federal prison. He's not going to state prison. Right. You skated. Put skating boy up down there. Look, you done got away. You lucky. You done skated away from actually going to state prison up down there, Diddy, because you know if you would have been to state prison, we would have been hearing this all the time from you. Woo! 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 Like you did with Meek Mill recording him up down there. That would have been you every night. Now, in federal prison, you know you're going to be in a couple of programs and stuff, and you know you're not going to be done all that bad up in there. Just be like Martha Stewart, go in there and be nice to everybody. Don't act the fool, and you'll be out in no time. Get in some classes. Take some vocational shit. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to sew. Learn how to saw, sawing, not sewing, sawing. You know, get out in the woods, explore everything. Don't be in there starting nothing with nobody, Diddy. Don't do that. Okay? And when you get out from that new life you claimed you was going to have when you got out of prison when you wrote that letter the other day, still keep true to that because you once only supposed to be saying that just to have a lighter sentence. This is supposed to be your actual real new life. Now we're gonna make sure you stay hold of that. You can turn the skating boy all day. Listen now, Diddy. You said that you're gonna be this new person when you get out. This evil eye man I see right here, I don't want to ever see him again.
Right.
Never again. I want to see Diddy like this from now on. It's sunny, how's your day, I'm going to do my best every day. Da-da-da. That's what you need to be doing every time you see Diddy from now on.
Yeah,
he need to be like this. How's everybody doing today? Are y'all doing well? Everybody in here should be doing well because guess what? I'm doing well. Where's my camera? Hey, I'm not using it for porn or sex this time. Hey, you new friend, take a picture. You new friend, take a picture. You new friend, take a picture and a selfie with me. This is what cameras are for, not freak-offs. Okay? They're for your fun and enjoyment.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
You, Diddy, we want to see you marching in the woods, going around, skipping and shit. I want to see you at the Boys and Girls Club playing games with the kids. I want to see you down there to the women's shelter, giving battered women places to stay, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing else about no freak offs now.
Mm-mm.
Now, I want to be able to be invited to a Diddy party and not be scared. And know that I can drink my drink without being worried about me waking up somewhere else with my pants at my ankle. Diddy.
Right.
Okay? Now, Diddy, I want you to behave yourself up down here now. You're about to get at. Now, it says that Combs has been jailed in a federal detention facility in Brooklyn, New York, since his arrest in September of last year and was facing up to 10 years in prison for each of the 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution he was found guilty of in July. Mm-hmm. He was convicted of transporting 2 of his former girlfriends to have sex with paid male escorts at drug-fueled night sessions called freak-offs or hotel nights. Judge, whatever his name is, ruling Friday, departed from the prosecutor's 11-year sentencing recommendation, and the defense team requests for a lenient 14-month sentence that would have secured Combs' imminent release after time served. The judge said he considered the fact that Combs is a self-made artist and businessman who has inspired and uplifted communities and called his impact on the black community and entrepreneurship, all of which was highlighted by his defense team in court on Friday. Celebrated and iconic. Now, you know what? Diddy, this is what everybody should have been suspicious of this motherfucker for a long time. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because Diddy stopped making music altogether, period.
Yeah.
There was no more artists. There was nothing out there. How was you getting your money? From Ciroc and Revolt TV and Freak Off Sessions? Diddy, you have reduced yourself. Diddy had reduced himself to just freak offs for his life. That was his life. Yeah. Freak offs. He'd find any reason to have one. Hey, it's my birthday, freak off. It's your birthday, freak off. Freak off in the morning, dun, dun. Freak off in the evening, dun, dun. Freak off in the daytime, dun, dun. Freak off at night. That was his life.
Yeah.
Freak offs. And poor little Cassie was running around there. Poor little Cassie.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Now I will say this. Now, you know, Diddy was asking Trump for a pardon, right?
Yeah.
Is that in here?
Yeah.
Why you ain't put them together? Okay, so y'all know Diddy was out there begging Trump for a pardon. And, you know, Trump actually even talked about it. He was like, well, you know, they were asking me about it, but I don't know. You know, I don't know if we're going to do it or not. Well, guess what, Diddy? Now Trump gets to laugh in your motherfucking face. You know why?
Why?
Because your sentence is not worth the pardon. Okay?
You're right.
Period. Even if I was Trump and I wanted to pardon this motherfucker, I'd be like, you're only going to be in there for a year, so just
chill out.
You know, because it's showing like we are, even black people are above the law. If you let your ass out and you got this short sentence coming up, they say 4 years, but you know this. He ain't gonna serve no 4 years. Diddy gonna be in there. He gonna be home by next Christmas. Well, then again, I forgot this is federal charges. They say that when it's federal, that you have to serve day for day. So he might actually be in there for 4 years, but I don't know. Diddy, you should have never said nothing bad about Donald Trump after he ran for president. That was supposed to be your friend. You should have never said nothing about him. It says right here, it says, exclusive, Trump tells Diddy, no pardon. This is supposed to be an auto slam. Auto slam! But this come from Media Takeout, y'all. And y'all know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
My mama sitting over here looking at me like, what the hell is going on? Oh, my goodness, y'all. It says, Sean Diddy Combs just got hit with 50 months in federal prison. And within hours of his sentencing, Media Takeout has learned that his team went straight to Donald Trump, pleading for a presidential pardon. You know, Diddy had to go back on his ashy little knees. Someone said, Trump, did you see how they did me up down here? I tried my best to get out. Please let me get out. Please. Now you down there looking.
Come on, cat.
Now Diddy's down there looking like Kunta Kinte. That don't make no sense. Begging the white man for your release, child. Oh, Lord. It says, but the answer got back quick and short, cold and final. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Diddy. Child, that is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, you should have known better not to even ask that man up down there. You should have got your little 1 year sentence, went on about your business, and forgot all about Trump. Now you got egg on your face, and you staying in jail. Mm-hmm. Child, it says Donald Trump and Sean Puffy Combs during the grand opening of Sean Combs' Justin's restaurant at Justin's Bar in New York City. There was a picture there, y'all. I ain't bringing pictures. It says, according to multiple sources close to Diddy's legal camp, Trump in the inner circle made it crystal clear there will be no help coming from Mar-a-Lago. One political insider told Media Takeout they reached out immediately after sentencing, hoping Trump would intervene, but the word came back fast. The president said he wouldn't touch this one. Child. Diddy, listen, leave Trump and all them alone.
Yeah.
Because, Donald Trump is not going to help you at all. Period. Melania, where are you, sweetheart? Melania, where are you, sweetheart? I'm in Italy. She down there to the Diddy trial watching to see what's going on down there. Diddy should be out. He should be out. You shouldn't lock Puff Daddy up. Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy. Yo. Bye, Diddy. You got off easy. Just take your little time down there. Guess what? Because R. Kelly is jealous of your ass right now. Mm-hmm. R. Kelly sitting over there like, Diddy got off. Not off, but he ain't gonna spend all that time up there to that courthouse. Child. Y'all, why is these names up on my thing? Y'all know I don't like when these names show up on here. Tyler Perry and all these people. Mm-hmm. So it says Taraji P. Henson joins Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married Again cast. Auto Slam again. Why is Taraji P. Henson in all the Tyler Perry shit all of a sudden?
Right.
And who is she supposed to play down there to Why Did I Get Married Again? It's 4 couples, right? It's 3 couples. It's Tyler Perry and his supposed to be wife. He's doing this just he could see what it mean, how I feel to be, married to a real woman up down there, even though it's just acting. And then you got Jill Scott and her husband. Then you got Tasha Smith and her husband, and Janet Jackson and her husband. Okay, so where's Taraji P. Henson coming in at Tyler Perry? I mean, I don't know if we're going to watch this because you just made a fool out of her on that movie the other day. Taraji P. Henson, what's it called? Last Straw or something like that. Child, ain't no way all that shit happened to one person and one thing. Girl, bye. Bye, Tyler Perry. I'm not slamming you, but stop reinventing the wheel. You have a cast for the movie, just leave it like that. Don't introduce no new people.
Right.
Unless it's a comedian. Now, if you're going to bring Regina Hall up down there to stir it up, make it more funnier, or what's the girl name that was just in that movie I was just talking about, Tiana Taylor? You're going to bring Tiana Taylor up there to, spice it up sexually or whatever. Other than that, we don't need Taraji P. Henson, not in this one. I love Taraji, don't get me wrong, but she don't need to be in everything. Right. Okay, now, bye, y'all. Bye, Tyler Perry. And I'm not saying bye to you to Taraji, but I'm saying bye to Tyler Perry. Bye. Just make the movie. We'll watch it. Mm-hmm. The first 10 were good.
Come on, cat.
You know what people say? People say that all Tyler Perry movies is the same movie, just remixed. Seen one Tyler Perry, you seen them all. Y'all, oh goodness, where's the boy's name at on here? Deontavius, that's his name. Mm-hmm. Why is his name not on here?
It's not?
No. Oh goodness, y'all, I forgot the boy name. Boy, I'm sorry. Okay. Do y'all know this is the guy, the young man who was hanged at his college in Mississippi? Mm. He looks angelic on this photo. I love it. My glass is dirty. I don't know. Are my glasses dirty or do he look angelic? Never mind.
Can't see from your exact perspective.
Oh my God, y'all! This comes from BlackGirlNerds.com. It says the recent news surrounding the death of Trey Reed, Deontavius Reed, a student at Delta State University, has reignited a broader conversation about accountability, institutional transparency, and the urgency of independent investigations when communities feel the narrative is insufficient. And it was insufficient. Mm-hmm. From the very beginning, it was insufficient.
It was.
All the lies being told. Now, I hope that what the family say is on this report. It says, today's activists and advocates working closely with Reed's family confirmed that a second independent autopsy funded by former NFL quarterback and social justice advocate Colin Kaepernick revealed blunt force trauma to the back of Reed's head.
That's ridiculous.
And it says the fact that Reed's mother and legal representative have reportedly reviewed these findings signals a growing demand for answers and underscores the importance of independent oversight. It is a reminder that the official reports are not always final and that families, especially those who have lived historically, have been marginalized. Often must fight to ensure that every angle is examined thoroughly. With Kaepernick's involvement, this case has gained renewed attention, highlighting how influential figures can help amplify the voices of those seeking justice, particularly when institutional trust is fragile. Now, it shouldn't have to take all that.
Right.
It shouldn't have to take all that. What they say is that motherfuckers is inherently bad.
Yeah.
Now, you need to be forced into doing your damn job right. It has to be national attention. Colin Kaepernick got to come down here for you to stop lying on this boy. That shouldn't have to happen.
Right.
But that's how they've been doing us forever. Right, mommy? They got to have proof. Oh, the cops are not going to say, they got to get caught, in other words.
Right. Yeah.
For the truth to come out. It says this development raises several pressing questions. How did the initial ruling of suicide fail to account for evidence of blunt force trauma? Were those procedural oversights or worse, negligence on how authorities investigated Reed's death? While it's crucial to respect the ongoing investigation and the integrity of the legal process, it is equally important to acknowledge the emotional and psychological toll that conflicting narratives place on the families. For Trey Reed's loved ones, this is not an abstract debate. It's their lived reality. And it is. Mm-hmm. Y'all, we're going to stay on top of this case. Okay? We knew, even though they didn't come out and say there was no broken bones and all that kind of stuff like that, like people were saying before,
right.
At least it's something.
We knew something was off.
We knew something was off. Because we can't trust these cops up down here.
Nah.
Nor these prosecutors, nor the coroners. None of them, especially in a small town.
Mm-mm.
I keep trying to tell you, in these small towns, you might as well just not even bother because they're going to say whatever they want to say to make it look however they want to make it look. Thank you, Colin. We'll see you later. You don't get no slam, obviously, on Good and Crazy News. Y'all, Mike Johnson is back up down in the news again, y'all. This man, Lord. Now, the guy, what was the guy's name again that spilled his tea?
Oh, damn.
Boo Bogo Flow or whatever his name was. I forgot. What is yesterday's stories at?
I didn't throw him away.
You threw him away? Oh, that's the cleanup you did up around here? Thank you. So that is the only cleanup he doing here is his own papers, y'all. Y'all, Mike Johnson is back in the news for being on Grindr now. Mm-hmm. That man said he was going to release the information if Mike Johnson didn't come clean, child. I guess Mike Johnson didn't come clean, and child, he got outed. Now, I know what this looked like. Okay?
Yeah.
Child, this is not only do they have his face up down here, but baby, they done sent all the messages and everything, child. Mm-hmm. Y'all want to see this stuff? Y'all, I'm finna unlock this so I can blow it up. Now, I know this blue and yellow because, I'm LGBT. I done been up on Grindr plenty of times, baby. Oh, my goodness. It goes, what luxurious hair you have. Talking about Mike Johnson because, he keep that hair. He's another one of those Mike Pence that's standing in front of the mirror with the toothbrush.
No, that was him saying that, I think.
No?
I don't know. Cause
yeah, you're right. So this is Mike Johnson in the blue and the other guy in the other color. So Mike Johnson goes, what luxurious hair you have. And then the guy goes, thank you. I will return the favor and giving you a compliment, but I don't know what you look like. And then Mike Johnson goes, are you in town for a couple of days visiting D.C.? Yes, I am. Are you offering me a tour? I can give you one, but I have a few contacts. We have to go. We can go to the Dabney for dinner and then back to my place so I can blow your brains out. Mike Johnson, why are you taking these motherfuckers on dates? This is Grindr.
Right.
Why are you trying to be seen in public with this person that you don't even know?
You risking too much.
Yeah, he's risking too. But you know what? This is part of a psychological game too. Like, look and see how powerful I am. Don't ever try nothing on me. Okay. That's a part of that psychological game. But he didn't know who he was playing with.
Right. Because the other person did not care.
He did not care. Child, he said, Mike Johnson said he wanted to blow his brains out. Now, we know he ain't talking about shooting him with no gun. This is not gun shooting.
Right.
Okay? And you know what? Mike Johnson, y'all, Mike Johnson do look like he know how to blow somebody's brains out. I bet you his wife be like, honey, why is your hair messed up? Oh, no, baby, I just came from the track. I was running around. No, somebody was using your head as a bobble stick, baby. Mm-hmm. Child. He says, while pulling on that luxurious hair. Ooh, just like I just said. Mm-hmm. He says, oh, straightforward I see, LOL, especially from a man who won't show his face. With the eye emoji, upside down head emoji. This says, very discreet here. Man with a few kids, not trying to mess up my situation. Married with a few kids, not trying to mess up my situation.
Yeah, it's over with.
And then, baby, no, listen, we talking about Republicans. Mm-hmm. Remember I told you that story about Brokeback Mountain the other day?
Yeah.
What did the wife do when she saw her husband down there kissing? She didn't say shit.
Yeah.
I told you these conservative women let their man go out and suck peen on the weekend.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
Child, listen, then Mike Johnson, like a dummy, sent his face over the thing, baby. And he wanted to show whoever he was showing this to that, look, baby, I got a job down here to the Washington, D.C., baby. And look who I am, Mike Johnson. He was happy. And look, he took his picture right there in the middle of whatever he's in. Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, he says, what time should I pick you up from your hotel, baby? Whew, Mike Johnson, Lord. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, these Christian nationals and MAGA folk, I try to tell you, these people run around doing everything that they don't want nobody else doing. They run around doing it.
Yep.
Hey, gay people shouldn't have rights while I choke on this penis in the background. Y'all stop playing with everybody. Stop playing. Mike Johnson now. I ain't got nothing else to say about you. We all knew you was gay anyway. To me, this is kind of like a non-story story. It's like, I'm quite sure his wife know that he sucked penis on the weekend.
Right.
I'm quite sure she knows that. He said, I got a couple of kids. I ain't trying to mess up my situation. Child, what situation do you have to mess up? I don't know. But baby, bye, Mike Johnson. Again. Y'all, there's a lot of scams going on right now, especially for jobs and stuff like that. Y'all, don't let yourself get scammed, okay? There's job scams out here. Now, remember we was talking about that devil pastor the other day in Ogden, Utah?
Yeah.
This is where these scams come from. Utah.
Okay.
Probably from Ogden. Y'all, it says how to protect yourself from scammers offering fake jobs. Now they're using this fake job scam to take money from people by saying, oh, you got this job. All you got to do is pay $49 for your background check and you'll be hired.
Right.
Who pays for their own background check at a job? Nobody, unless you're a licensed professional. Licensed professionals pay for their own background checks.
Okay.
Now, unless you're a licensed professional, You should not be paying for your own background check. If you're trying to get a W-2 job or a 9-to-5 job up down there with somebody company, you should not be paying for your own background check. Period.
Okay.
Y'all, it says right here, it says, this comes from the Griot. It says, in the last year, job scams have been on the rise, according to Eva Velasquez, president of Identity Theft Resource Center, a nonprofit that helps consumers with their identities when their identities are compromised. Okay, this story is a commercial. Okay, remember I told you that before? This is where you can go to her company and hire her to protect you and shit, see?
Yeah.
This is a commercial. It says, because most job seekers turn to online platforms for employment, scammers impersonate companies and recruiters to trick people into giving them money or personal information. That's true. I've seen it happen. It happened to Tasin Islam. Child, that name says you shouldn't even be up over here. I'm just playing.
Come on, cat.
A 28-year-old quality assurance analyst. She had been looking for a job for a few months when she finally got an offer from a well-known marketing technology company, or at least she thought she did. After a week-long process that included an online form with an interview, screening questions, Islam was offered the job and to receive a check. She was asked to deposit it in the company. Wait a minute, hold up now. She was asked to deposit it and send the company $1,000 to pay for a shipment of equipment she needs for the job. Okay, so here's the scam. They send you a fake check.
Yeah.
For $1,000 for this equipment. Say, for instance, the job is supposed to be some kind of secure job where you need to be online or something like that. You know, they send you the computer and stuff, and you need to set it up or whatnot. So they send a check for $1,000. That seems legit. But why you giving me the money instead of just buying the shit and sending it to my house?
Yeah.
That's where the scam come in. So they send you a check that now you're going to take this check and deposit it somewhere, and they get the money. Child. Oh, Lord. It says a few days later, her bank notified her that the check had bounced, and because it looked like she was cooperating with scammers, it was ending all banking relations with her. That's when she learned the job was a scam. She said, I'm a little too traumatized, said Islam, who lost $1,000 and unknowingly shared personal information with scammers. I'm still trying to figure out how is this her on her. I need to read this back again. Did you understand it?
Not really.
So how come you didn't tell me you didn't understand for me to start over? Are you working here today?
Yeah.
So how you gonna sit here and let me tell something if you don't even understand it?
Because I thought maybe I understand it when you get later on in it.
Don't be making up shit. It says, this is how they got her too, because they spread out the process. After a week-long process, you know, when you go through something for a week, now you think it's legit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After a week-long process that included an online form with interview screening questions, Islam was offered a job and received a check. She received the check. She was asked to deposit it and send the company $1,000 to pay for shipment of equipment she needs for the job. Okay. So this how they got her. They sent her a check that she put in her bank, but they told her to send them $1,000. The money back.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so the check was fake, and then boom. But it seems illogical to me. Like, why you sending me money to send you money? That don't make any sense. Like, I would never have even done that. I would be like, y'all are tripping. Then it says, after a few days later, her bank notified her that the check had bounced, and because it looked like she was cooperating with scammers, it was ending all her banking relationships. So, child, she done lost her bank account and everything. I'm down there messing with default.
Dang.
This is real life. Give me those things there. Super beats. Y'all, I'm feeling a little woozy right now. I don't know what just happened, but I feel like my brain is doing something. Look, you don't need this. This is not candy. This is medication. You don't need this. You don't even know what it is. I hope you run out the window when you eat that. She goes, I'm a little traumatized. Who lost $1,000 unknowingly and shared her personal information with scammers. If you're a job seeker, here are some recommendations from experts on how to avoid being scammed. First of all, I don't even need to read this. Use common sense. Nobody should be telling you to pay them for a job. If that happens, you know it's a scam. Okay? Bye, y'all. Again. Use your brain. Somebody, as soon as somebody say pay or I'm sending you a check, this is game over. I don't care how much money they promise you for this job. You're going to be making $100,000 a year on this job. Well, if you're going to be paying me $100,000 a year, then why are you sending me a check for $1,000? That don't even make sense.
Right.
Y'all, the White House done reacted to Bad Bunny performance down there. Oh, wait a minute. We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
Y'all, let me see what's happening down here. Oh, I don't know. This thing is tricking me. I don't know what it's saying. Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Me's Gossip. Y'all, the White House has reacted to Bad Bunny being named to perform down there to the Super Bowl for 2026. Remember, I told y'all they was not going to be happy about this. I told you they was going to flip out. All the conservative stations are flipping out. I was watching the news this morning. I was like, ooh, let me turn on Fox and see what's going on over there. And baby, all them heads was over there screaming and yelling about Bad Bunny. How he don't deserve to be down there. Now, Bad Bunny, golly. You want one too? Turn off the crawler so people can see. Now listen, JoJo. You just had one. Just now. You don't taste it go like this. Y'all, JoJo wants some. She's so greedy. Look. I bet you she ain't even gonna chew this. Watch. Oh, you trying to chew it? Oh, you proved me wrong. Okay. My mama talking about embarrassed JoJo in front of all these people. Yeah, so the White House reacts to Bad Bunny named as 2026 Super Bowl performer and threat of ICE enforcement. This come from the grill, y'all. I gotta tell y'all something. A black lady just bought the grill. Is now black owned again officially. Thank the Lord. It's a newspaper. It says, now y'all know this crazy lady right here. Why the White House press secretary always have to be crazy? They always have to be sassy or, have a smart mouth, to talk back to people all crazy and shit. They all be like that. Every last single one. It's like, let's pick a bitch to be the person to speak for the White House. It says, when asked about the announcement, which has sparked criticism from conservatives, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt demurred on divulging President Donald Trump's thoughts about the entertainment section of Bad Bunny, real name Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. The White House officially reacted to the news of Latin global superstar Bad Bunny being named as the 2026 halftime performer Friday press briefing. I'm tired of talking about this already. This is 4 pages? Why is it 4 pages?
You put that one.
I did, right?
Yeah.
Child, look, they don't want that man up down there. They said, bye Puerto Rico, go sit down. We don't want no Puerto Rican Spanish shit up down here. Now, I got my face cracked the other day.
What?
They was like, Bad Bunny got some English songs too. I was like, well, look, I ain't never heard them.
Me either.
I know he speak English. I ain't never heard him sing in English. Okay? Bye. Again. Y'all, trust me, there's nothing here for y'all to see. Okay? I promise there's nothing there. Oh, goodness, y'all. Oh, guess what, y'all? Co-executive producer gonna last second tell me today that he gonna be out of town next week. So, I don't know what we gonna do. Ooh, Lord, excuse me, y'all. I don't know what we gonna do.
What you mean?
I don't know what we're going to do. So are you going to be on the show remotely, or you just going to just do the show and have it ready for me, or you want to be on the show from wherever you're going, or what?
I guess I'll just like do it remotely.
You want to do the show remotely? You know we ain't got no graphics card up in this computer.
I'm saying like I'm going to have it ready for you.
Oh, you're going to prepare the show.
Prepare the show.
Produce the show remotely.
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing no more of this show today, y'all. I'm tired. My brain hurt, and I need to cook this dinner and take this boy home, and I need to go to the gym. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of stuff to do, y'all. All this sexiness, it don't just happen. I have to maintain it. Why my mama in here laughing at me like that?
I'm laughing at Papa.
You know what? I can't with y'all. I can't. Oh, Afeni Shakur is standing up down here. Why is that?
Wait.
This is Donald Trump.
That is
and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Child, we'll talk about that another day. Look, y'all. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for boop, boom, the Kim K Slam. I got one more slam for y'all. I'll just go ahead and do this last slam. Well, I really want to talk about a lot with that story. So,
okay, so you're gonna save it,
huh?
You gonna save it?
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, we got some shows. We got some stories tabled. Take a picture of these things so when you go out of town or when you pull up the next week's stories or whatever, you can already see that. Hey, these are what we have left.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, y'all. Sean Diddy Combs, you only got 1 year to go in jail. Just go on down there. And guess what? Where you going, the prison is better than where you at right now. Because right now you in county jail. You going to federal prison. You going to put your little uniform on and walk around there and read some books.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. Bye. Again. Trump, you trolled Diddy all the way to the end, baby. You dead ass wrong for that, but I'm with it. Taraji P. Henson, why you don't need to be in that Tyler Perry movie. We all know the movies. You wasn't in you wasn't in none of the rest of them. You don't need to be in this one. Y'all haven't eaten all day, so my brain is like, look, you need to eat.
Right.
Mike Johnson, you got caught up down there to the grinder. Don't even try to deny it. Y'all don't be. If any job asks you to pay to be on a job or say they're gonna send you a check, you know it's not legit. Okay. Bye. Bad Bunny, you know they wasn't going to like you up down there to the Super Bowl. And that's it. All right? I love y'all so much for watching. How can people get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS_photography_.
And guess what, y'all? I love y'all so much for watching. But y'all know what I'll be doing till next time. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah.